Ok, ya estamos en vivo. Otra vez, un jueves más, un programa más. Esta vez estoy muy feliz porque no solamente tengo banda invitada, también tengo conductor invitado. Ya que Cristian ahorita anda de vacaciones y no sé cuándo va a regresar y que no me llevó a Cancún.
Ah,
Le voy a cobrar esto, ahora que lo vaya el fin de semana, porque este fin de semana voy a andar visitándolo en Birmingham, Alabama. Él hace un evento que se llama Latinos con Onda y por allá vamos a estar. Y estoy feliz porque hoy me acompaña mi amigo Omar Juárez desde Champaign, Illinois, ¿verdad, Omar?
no, de hecho ahorita estoy en Chicago, ya me vine para acá.
¿Neta?
Sí.
Güey, ¿por qué no vienes a visitarme?
Pues acabo de llegar.
No seas mamón. Entonces estás en el Top Golf que está aquí cerca,
Sí,
en el
de
de
hecho,
Hoffman States.
sí, ahí estoy, tranqui en el
Ay,
estacionamiento.
güey, deberías de venir a visitarme, o si no, ahorita voy a ir para allá.
Ándale, pues aquí estamos. O sea,
Oye, aparte, hoy tenemos una banda de lujo. Es la primera vez que vamos a hacer una entrevista en inglés en el podcast. Usualmente la hacemos los martes en el Instagram, a través de Instagram, con nuestra amiga Diana, que pues ella sí habla inglés perfecto. Entonces, a ver qué tal nos sale a nosotros.
va, pues tengo
Ok,
una
pues
sensación de que a ver qué.
sí, ya sé que eres súper fan de la banda. Aparte están estrenando sencillo. Van a venir a Ruido Fest, que también es aquí en Chicago.
Mm,
Vamos a ir a verlos al after y vamos a ir a verlos al festival. Entonces, sin más preámbulo, vamos a presentar a los amigos de Inner Wave. Yeah. ¿Cómo están?
Hey, what's
Hey guys, how
up?
are
How's it
you?
going? Pretty good. Pretty
Hey,
good.
I'm so excited that you guys are coming to Chicago. And not only once, you're gonna play twice during
We
the
are
year.
playing
Yeah.
twice.
Hell yes.
That's
Yeah.
fucking awesome. That's
Yeah.
wait, is this like how many times have you guys played in Chicago?
Maybe
Twice.
Twice or
Probably
three
more.
times. Three
Yeah,
times.
like 3 times.
Damn,
Yeah. But
okay.
it's been so long since we played shows. I think our last show was December 2019. So,
Yeah, so it's been a
like,
while.
yeah. So
And
we're
that
happy to
was
be.
pre-COVID too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
so
was right before.
holy
Right before, yeah, because like 3 months after, everything shut
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, exactly. So we're
Yeah, so
happy to just be playing again, you know?
yeah, I'm glad you guys are coming twice because I'm gonna go to the after party on Friday. So that's
Yeah.
like a more private event. So I'm gonna see you guys very close.
Oh,
Yeah,
hell yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that'd be
yeah.
great. I
That's,
can't wait to go
that'll be
out there
nice.
and eat some deep dish or something.
Oh yeah,
dish.
the meat and more meat from Giordano's that's the way to
Hell
go.
Nice.
yes.
Yeah. So you guys just released a single, right? From the new album that's gonna come out in September, I guess.
Yep.
September. How's that?
It's been great. I mean, we've started working on the album last year, I think around like October.
Yes.
So it's actually been kind of a quick process. You know, we wrote a bunch of songs and recorded them all, mixed them and everything. But we've been sitting on it for what feels like a while, you know, trying to just get the visuals and the video and all this stuff ready. So to finally put a little bit of it out has been very, you know, very good. Feels very like we can finally show people what we've been working on for so long, you know?
Yeah. Was this album written during the pandemic?
Yeah, started and finished during the pandemic. I think the mixing process basically was ending as stuff started opening up. So yeah, I think from start to finish, it's been like maybe 7 months, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
7 months.
So it's pretty quick for like a full length album, but you know, when you have that much time on your hands.
I guess that's what a lot of artists did, right? Just like go
Yeah.
in and yeah, let's be creative, I guess. Wait, so actually, how was working under the pandemic or lockdown? Was it like more stressful, or did you guys give you like more free time to work on, or just to be together? Actually, were you guys together, or
We were. So we ended up you know, we were making the demos towards the end of 2020.
Mhm.
And it seemed like, you know, things were starting to like, you know, sort of be okay-ish number-wise with COVID. So we would practice at the swamp at like in my garage. We made a lot
How
of
you
the
call it?
songs. The swamp, yeah.
Fuck yeah,
Yeah, it's just super hot in there all the time.
okay. All right.
But you know, we made a lot of the songs there together, and then COVID got really bad in LA in December. I actually ended up getting it as well. Thankfully, it wasn't too crazy for me.
Mhm.
I wrote some songs alone during that time. So then it's like half and half or 60-40 is like songs with the full band, and then stuff like that I did in that time. Fast forward to like February 2021, we ended up living at my friend's studio for 2 weeks and just recorded everything to tape. Did a lot of it live in a room together, and then added instruments on top. So to answer your question, it was more free time because we had to plan it that way. We were together, but it was also very stressful because we had collaborators who came in, just like to sing a background vocal or to like lay down some guitar, and there was like testing involved and like all this. It's always there's always a risk, you know. You can reduce it, but there'll always be a risk that something could happen. So that was a little stressful, but it was fun. I feel like it was worth it, you know. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was worth it because I just heard I heard the single during the week, and it sounds fucking great. I loved it.
Thank you.
It's really
Okay,
nice.
so I'm like pretty much I'm just like filling out for the co-host, and Jan just called me up, and I mean, again, like, I really fucking love you guys. So then he told me that you guys dropped a new song, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I'm interviewing you, and then I see you, and I
It's
mean,
like the day of his life.
dude, I woke up this morning and I had no fucking idea that I was gonna be talking to you guys. So this is pretty fucking cool.
Hell yeah.
No, but the video, I was reading that it's just the first time that you directed it, right?
Yeah, I've directed like a video for American Spirits, but it was like really like low budget. It was just me and like a friend, like
Dude,
Gene, and like us just doing it like really like small stuff. But like yeah, this felt like the first like actual like music video I was directing. But it was a lot of fun, you know. A little scary because if it turned out really bad, then it's like kind of my fault.
Bro, I get that shit. I'm a photographer, so every time I'm like putting up an exhibition, it's just like is this gonna go like well, or like am I gonna fuck up, or like everybody gets it right, like it's cool, right? I don't know.
I think if you get it, that's good because that means you care, you know. So yeah.
No.
Nice. So I also read that this video is like a continuation, or it has something in common with song 3 that it's been a couple years ago. How's that connection? How is that connected?
I think aside from the name, both of them having a 3 at the end of it, I think when I started, you know, thinking of the concept for the video and just really like, I feel like the lyrics are very, you know, there's a theme there about just, I don't know, redundancy and repetition. A theme as well of like, I don't know, maybe like artificial versus natural, like, and I think song 3 also had a lot of these things. Like opening line for both songs is like, you know, like questioning what is real sort of thing. And I think what I wanted to do with the video is just sort of add slight elements that sort of led back to that video, like the projection or stuff like that. But it's meant to be more of a subconscious connection than something that's like very specific or drawn out, you know. More feeling than literal.
Okay. Did other people in the band got to like work with you, or did you got to work with other people, like other creatives?
For the video?
Yeah, on the video.
Yeah, both Gene and Eli were on the set and helping out with, you know, like playback, different things, like whatever extra hands we needed. Seconding like ideas if something looked good. Because I think for me too, like I had the idea, but it wouldn't have turned out the way it did if I didn't have like such a good team, whether it's like both Gene and Eli or everyone that worked on that video, like the DP and the gaffer to the dolly grip to like everybody that was working on that. They just took the idea and elevated it. So I think when like Gene and Eli were there as well, if I'm in front of the camera, it's hard to judge how it's looking. So the idea is already there. So it helped a lot to get feedback from them to be like, yeah, that's working. This isn't working. Maybe try this, stuff like that.
Cool.
Yeah, real team
I
effort.
saw a video. I think it was on your Facebook, behind the scenes of the video, where you have like this kind of a camera like going around, or like it was like a higher thing.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
for
yeah.
recording. Yeah, yeah. Like a mechanic arm that was following you. Or, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, we had a whole rig set up for that because I just wanted it to feel very, like I wanted it to be so smooth. It felt like effortless, like the camera movement. You never noticed it feeling like too like human at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. I also
Yeah,
noticed that this background, the color background, you used it for the cover of the for the single. That's
yeah, yeah. I wanted to have like some connection there. Yeah, it's like a reference to a movie that I think is really interesting. It's like it's called The Holy Mountain by Alejandro Jodorowsky. It's this old like 70s film that, to be quite honest, I still don't understand, but I think the visuals in it are very, very interesting
Uh-huh.
and out of the box. And this whole album has like a 70s feeling to it. Like I said, we recorded it to tape live in a room. So like it only felt natural that the first video that comes out would be shot on 16 millimeter film with like 70s vibes and stuff, but
Oh, that's
made
fun.
for made for the modern day times,
nice. Because I was just gonna ask you, like, what can we expect from the new album? Like, can we expect something like from similar to the past albums, like the same sound, or are you guys experimenting with something, or what can we expect from it?
I think we're experimenting.
Yeah,
We're always experimenting.
Yeah.
it's always changing,
Yeah.
especially after this past year.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'd say more of a classic sound.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like how his eyes just light up. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, we did experiment.
Nice. And I think you said it a little bit earlier, but you guys are you guys gonna have some collaborations on this album?
Yeah, they're not like, I, I didn't want it to feel like it's like a lot of features or something like that. They're not really features, but they're more like friends of ours that like, that we know from other bands and stuff like that, sort of lending a hand to just sort of make the album a little bit, give it a little bit of magic, like we have Bardo from Chicano Batman singing background vocals on this track. We have Ruby, who's also an artist from LA. He's been doing music. She's singing background vocals on a track. We have Jesse from the Marias playing guitar on a track. But we didn't want to like have it be like featuring this person like really in your face. We want people to just appreciate the music for what it is, and then later if they find out that, oh, this person did that, then
Yeah.
I always think that's kind of cool.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
And the Marias, Jesse, they just dropped a new album too, right?
they did.
A couple of weeks ago, I think, or months. I don't.
Yeah, which is great, by the way.
It's really, really nice. I heard it. It's really good. So now that you mentioned all of these artists, I've seen like in the couple these couple of years, there has been a lot of new bands like in this new Chicano movement. Are you consider as a part of this new movement of Chicano bands that are coming out?
Ourselves?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So I've heard artists like the Marias, or I don't know if you know Rudy de Anda, or all of these guys that they're.
He's from Long Beach too, I think.
Yeah. He's actually my friend. I play soccer with him on Tuesdays. So he moved to Chicago. Yeah.
Wait,
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, there is like this new movement of artists that are like Chicanos, and they're showing like a lot of talent. I don't know. It's
I
really
feel
nice.
more like they are noticing now, right?
Yeah.
I feel because I mean they're always been there, but to me it's more they're noticing more like that side of their life, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I feel like for us it's like, we're Latino, and we, but we make the music that we make, and we've always done that. So I think I guess in a way, yeah, because we're doing what we're doing as like
Yeah.
like Latino artists and stuff, and I think, but there's always this element too where I don't know if the guys feel the same way, but I feel like we don't always fit in with like a specific like general group, because even though we do that, like we don't have songs in Spanish, and it's not because we don't want to, it's just like that's just what our band's done. So I think there's stuff that's just like sets us apart, things that are the way we change with every album. I think even for our own fans, it's kind of hard to pin us down like what exactly we are. That's how I feel about it. So
That's
the helicopter.
we were talking about.
One second.
We have the helicopter coming.
We were just talking about it.
Oh, I can see it. I can see it.
Kettlebird.
Yeah, that's right. They were asking me.
What is that? The news? The local news, or what?
That's the police.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
they're
The popo. No.
Sorry about that.
no worries. Oh yeah,
But do you guys have like a favorite song album? Like which one is it? Or...
like you're breaking up. But
Oh, it's still...
Yeah. Maybe this is it.
No, someone's popping out.
They all wanna be in the interview.
We're gonna change outside. We're gonna change locations.
Okay, go.
I think this is the weirdest thing that I've seen in one of our interviews.
Because dude, I'm sitting down in a fucking
Yeah.
bar outside.
Do you have a charger? Please.
So we're at our friend Jerry's house. He's got a lot of plants. Very
Oh, I see.
Dude. Okay. That's a sign of maturity, I think. Like the plants. I think as soon as you're like, oh, okay, I'm getting like older, I think I'm gonna get some plants, and then that happens.
Oh, plants? Yeah, this is our friend's spot. Yeah, he's got a lot of plants.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to take care of them. They will die if I had them.
They will
Yeah.
die.
Can't even take care of myself.
I'm no good with plants.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, but I was asking, do you guys have like any favorite song in this album, or is it like all the same, or how is it?
I feel like my favorite song, I can't tell you about it yet because it ain't out.
Oh,
I read that this album is releasing on September 30th because that's the anniversary of when you guys started playing, or like it was your first rehearsal, right, as a band?
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, September 30th. This year would be 15 years since we've been doing the. Yeah, 15 years. Yeah, because we started when we were like 12 years old.
Yeah, we're not old.
Yeah, we're not like 50, but.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
it's been a
are
long
you
time.
like 40 or something?
No.
Yeah.
I was just reading that you guys started in high school or middle school.
Middle school.
What
Like
the
6th
fuck?
grade.
Dude, I was playing with Pokemon cards and doing other shit. Like that's fucking.
Oh, we're
Us
playing
too, yeah.
We're skating. Super
I was
Smash Bros.
kidding too.
Mainly.
Yeah. All
Nice.
right.
So, what difference do you see, like, now that you're like a really popular band? Like, do you feel like more mature, like not just in the sound, but like, I don't know, in the writing, and what do you see? What's the difference now?
Definitely with the writing, I feel like we've tried to learn as much as we can about like music theory and just trying to get better at our craft. So I think now it's like we have the tools in our arsenal to sort of do things. So I think if you now I feel like if we have an idea, we can actually like go for it, as opposed to not even understanding how to do that. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I feel like
how's-
also like, oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. No.
But going on even like touring and stuff too, and kind of like the legwork that you don't really hear about, that bands need to do behind the scenes. I feel like we've definitely matured a lot in doing that stuff too. Like being on tour for the last 4 years, I think now, since 2017. Yeah, we learned a lot about, you know, teamwork and, you know, having to work together to you know, not get on each other's nerves for months at a time, and you
I
know,
think you
understand each
guys
other's
see each other more than
boundaries.
you
And
see your family, right?
yeah,
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 Yeah, it
sure.
could get like
Cool too. I mean, it's been 15 years, right? So basically family now. Damn.
Yeah, I mean, it's been more time that we've been in the band than time that we've
Yeah.
been alive. So you know,
oh, yeah, that's true because
it's a long
you started when you were 12, so yeah, that's true.
What the fuck?
yeah.
Yeah.
time.
So
Yeah, no.
so you said you've been touring since like 2017. Is that why the like the LP took so long? Like because we have like two EPs in between, right? Is that why it took so long?
Because of touring and stuff.
Yeah.
Or
But besides the pandemic, I know. I mean,
I think we just also like, I guess in a way, like stuff was moving like really fast. I think 2017 we put out Underwater Pipe Dreams, which was like our last full length album. After that, it was just a lot of touring, like more touring. We were on tour more than we were at home for a while, and then I think we started putting out like more EPs and stuff like that. I think it was just like hard to. It didn't feel like it was time for like an album, full length album. It would have felt like kind of rushed for me personally, but I think yeah, like with the pandemic and stuff, it's like there was so much time and uh, everything felt like there was like a pause to everything, like the world and just everything in general. So in a way, it kind of like allowed us to really buckle down and like make this focus on this thing, you know.
okay, okay.
Yeah, no, I
This
think it was a great time to create, I guess. It's like the perfect time in a way. I think.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it was a little tough for me at first to want to like to have that desire to create because we had just finished like an EP and released it that year, and we're excited to finally go and tour again. Like 2020, we were thinking like so many people were, you know, oh, we're gonna tour, we're gonna like, you know, do all these things, and then to just be like back at home, back at the swamp, like feeling like, oh man, now I can't even go out. It was it didn't for me initially put me in a creative headspace. I was just more like very anxious and like just didn't know what was happening and what was gonna go, how this whole thing was gonna pan out. But I think eventually, yeah, we found our groove. You know.
nice. So this album is also special because you guys have a new member in the band, right? Like I read that Jose has just started playing with you.
Yeah, Jose. We call him Cruz because that's his last name. But yeah, he's newest member in the band, and he is a synth wizard. So he definitely had a big hand with like, you know, helping us get all these like synth tones and stuff like that. He has a shit ton of gear. So
he's a synth lord, we call him.
Yeah, nice. Because I think he's just like a sound engineer or something. So I bet he knows a lot of this stuff.
yeah, he used to do sound for Chicano Batman. He did sound for Crumb. He did sound for a lot of people. He did sound for us. That's how we actually started working with him. But now he's playing keys and stuff.
Yeah, kind of going off of what Pablo was saying earlier about how we found a groove. That had to do with Cruz entering the band too, because I feel like he was there at our practice, like to listen to the sound, you know, as a sound engineer, and we are like, "Yo, hop on keys," you know, just to jam for fun, to jam with it, not having any other idea in mind, and it meshed really well. You know, he jammed with us, and it felt effortless, and it felt natural. And shortly after that, that's when we started recording the album together.
Actually, I wanted to ask about the creative process, like who does who, or like how do you guys like do the inputs, or how's that whole process?
I think with the creative processes, there's usually like three formulas. Either I write it like on my own, record it, and go that route, or it's like me with like the guys or one of the guys sort of like writing it like just a couple members at a time, flesh it out that way, or it's the full band together making a song. And it's any one of those combinations of stuff.
And which one of these three combinations comes out the most in this new album? Like,
Us as a band.
Us as a band, and yeah, and then also me writing stuff like on my own. I think it's 60% like the full band, and then 40% me doing stuff on my own.
cool. You know, like the lyrics from Take 3. I was reading the lyrics earlier, and I really like them. It's really nice the way that in every sentence you rhyme like perfectly. It's like rhyme to rhyme, rhyme, rhyme. It goes like so smooth. You know, it's really
Thanks, man.
it's really cool. Hey, we have a question here in the comments from Denise. Do you all only do music, or do you have another like backup job?
I only do music right now.
And I work like temp jobs just to make more money.
Just deposit.
Just because I like money.
Nice.
I do carpentry work. I like make furniture and stuff.
Really?
Oh, really?
What's your favorite piece of furniture that you made?
Probably the bed frame I made for my girlfriend that now we sleep on every night.
Well, like, I hope you built it right, because I mean you're gonna be sleeping on it.
Oh, I'll make sure.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I also do like crafts. I work with metal, like welding and stuff. So
Yeah.
I
Nice.
know what it is.
No,
I don't weld, but my friends do, so we work with that kind of stuff. Cool.
I wanted to ask best concert, just out of curiosity. That, and actually, how was the creative process for Estrella, the song?
Estrella?
Yeah, Estrella.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean that was probably
That's his favorite song.
besides
Sick.
now Take 3 is definitely my top. It's fucking awesome.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, that's one of the ones that I did on my own. Yeah, I just sort of I made the song kind of chronologically. I started with the intro. Just wanted something that felt really big and sci-fi, something that felt like the opening scene in Blade Runner. You know, like you're entering the city in like a flying car, but it's all like dystopian and stuff. So I started, with a lot of those like synths and all that sound, and then I wanted it to just turn into like a very dancey, like electronic type track. But yeah, that's how that whole thing went down.
Yeah. Shit.
What was your other question, Omar?
Oh yeah, and favorite concert.
Mexico City.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
my god, really? Wait,
When did you guys play in Mexico City?
was it in Corona
I
Capital?
think we did. That was like 2019, the summer.
May.
Yeah, it was for. Is it Photo Indie Rocks?
Yeah.
Okay. Was that your first time in
like
Mexico?
Semana Indie Rocks.
Yeah, Semana Indie Rocks. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, actually, what Jan just said.
No. Was that your first time in Mexico?
Yeah.
As a band,
As a
yeah.
band.
My dad's from Mexico, so I've been to Mexico City a couple times before. Yeah. So.
Right. How was the experience with the city? Like as a band, like did you guys went out to bars or? Did you and just like.
It was fun, man. We had such good food and.
Did you get sick with the food?
Yeah, we were not.
Every time I go to Mexico, my friends ask me, "Did you get sick?"
Oh no,
just
no.
because of the spices and stuff. Yeah. Dude, it's the best fucking food, I think. I don't know. Mexican somebody.
Yeah.
Mexicans.
Okay, well, as a band, do you guys listen to the same music, or do you all listen to like different stuff?
It varies.
Mm-hmm. A lot of stuff overlaps, but we all have like our own taste that we, grew up with or like on our own.
Okay. Oh, who's that?
Shit, wait, who's this?
These are friends' dog. What's your dog name?
Obsidian.
This is Obsidian.
Obsidian, that's a cool
Obsidian.
fucking name.
Oh, his eyes are blue. Yeah.
Yeah, they're blue.
Yeah. Oh, he wants to bite you. Be careful.
Do your thing.
Wait, so okay, so best concert was or Mexico City, right? But what's the best party that you guys like gone out and had like I don't know, like a good time? Besides the concert, besides the people, it's just like you guys, just like your own.
I don't know. I mean, Mexico was fun because we went out to eat a whole bunch. Went to that one seafood spot. What's it called? La Lucena or something? Yeah, La Lucena, which is pretty bomb. Yeah, I don't know.
That was the best meal for sure.
Yeah, that was the best meal.
That was,
The best.
that was the best seafood I've ever had.
Remember it? Just
Nice. I like seafood, but I became a vegetarian at the beginning of this year, so I haven't eaten anything.
Oh man,
It sucks.
we'll eat
So-
more for you.
Yeah.
What is that?
We'll eat more for you.
I
What?
tried to do that, and then actually I stopped being a vegetarian because I went and moved to Mexico City, and I'm like, no, I can't.
There is no way you can be a vegetarian there.
I try my best. I have such respect.
Yeah, it seems kind of difficult.
Yeah, it is.
So I wanted to talk about a little bit about the name of the new album. How do you say it? Apoptosis?
Apoptosis, yeah.
Apoptosis. Oh, where does the name come from?
Well, it's actually a name I had for like a couple of years. I was thinking initially about calling Underwater Pipe Dreams something related to apoptosis, but it's a biological term. It's a programmed cell death. Essentially, it's like when your body kills off cells that are like no longer needed, that are unhealthy, so they can let like new healthy cells grow.
Okay.
I guess it's kind of like if you don't have that in your body, that's when like cancer starts to happen. You know, like for me, I sort of see it as a metaphor for like rebirth and sort of kind of like a phoenix metaphor.
Yeah.
And this whole album, along with the 70s sound, I think it also has a lot of a nature theme. A lot of the artwork and imagery that we're trying to do revolves around nature, and we used to like camp a lot and stuff and be very connected to that. And I think in quarantine, spending so much time indoors in a room makes you miss that and crave that. And I think the name coming from that biological standpoint for me felt like a way to connect the sort of like nature, science, rebirth theme together in one word that can mean a lot. That's kind of where the name comes from.
Okay, I think it goes along with what is happening like in the world, like
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
nice.
I thought it also, there's a lot of ways you can interpret it, and I think that's great because, that sort of shows like, it's like what you think it is and what it means to you. I love it when things are more open-ended like that. I think it can make it more special for people.
To give it their own meaning, right? Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
Create their own meaning.
yeah. That reminds me to like a lot of French films from like the 70s or 80s. Like they are usually open-ended. Like it's up to you to decide the ending. So I feel like this is a lot to that. Actually, what not reference, but yeah, where did you like reference to like your music videos and all of that? Like artists and movies. Did you mention a movie, right, for this one?
Oh yeah, this was from
the
Alejandro.
Holy Mountain movie.
The Holy Mountain movie, yeah. Like, is there like
Alejandro Jodorowsky.
Yeah.
Cool. So I know it's
Sorry,
early
it's kind of
and
breaking up a little bit.
I know it's I can kind of hear it too. I know it's still early and we're still like digesting take 3. But are you guys releasing more singles before the album comes out?
Yes.
Can we know how many
Definitely.
more?
We're trying to put out two more for sure.
More.
2 more singles and then the album. We'll see how it goes, but that's the plan right now.
Cool.
Very
So we still have like a couple months more, so I will say like one per month. Okay, nice.
I'm from
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool. So before we end the interview, we always ask like the artists to give us some recommendations of bands that they're listening to right now, like especially like new talents or like emergent bands. Do you have any recommendations for us, like new projects?
Yes, I actually just came across this artist named Blood Cultures. Um, he's pretty sick. He has a song called "Set It on Fire" that I think is really great, and that video is amazing too. Um, that's my recommendation.
Okay.
Right now, we're hanging out with two of our artist friends. One of them's name is Nebulous Beach, and the other one is Natia the God.
Wow.
Okay.
So check them
That's
out.
cool.
What do they
That's he
play?
is my
What?
favorite rapper.
He is amazing.
Okay.
What do they play? Nebulous Beach would be like a kind of like a solo producer project, and Natia the God, he's a rapper.
Best
The
around.
best rapper.
Yes, rapper. Okay, we
Big
must
T, Big
have
T.
to.
Oh, it's kind of breaking up.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Um,
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So before we close up, we always do like a round of rapid fire questions. So which one of you want to play the rapid fire questions?
Can we all do them?
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to do one each, or do you want to do it as a group?
one each.
Yeah, we'll do it like one each.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna
Whoever has
start
an
like
answer.
Yeah.
who wants to start then?
Start with
okay.
you. And
Yeah, let's go this way.
Okay, I'll start that. Okay. So describe what music is to you in one word.
Painful.
Oh, that went by so fast.
Okay. Sunrise or sunset?
Sunset.
Okay. What is your most useless talent?
Most useless time.
Oh.
What is your most used what?
Useless talent.
Most useless talent.
Yeah.
I could whistle really loud.
Oh,
That's
really?
actually useful.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it's useful
yeah,
if you're like lost or something. Like,
You're like in the woods.
yeah,
if
that's
you're
true.
I guess they will come in handy. I cannot do it.
okay. What was the last book you read?
Fucking
It can be a
The
magazine.
Grand
right?
Design.
Oh,
Which one?
He said the grand design.
The Grand Design.
I've never heard
That's
of
the
it.
only book that came to mind.
That's the only book
By
I've
Stephen
read.
Hawking.
I thought you were gonna say that's the only book I've ever read.
Twilight.
Okay.
Twilight.
What was your most listened artist in Spotify in 2020?
Most listen?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Dua Lipa.
I don't remember. I'll say Dua Lipa.
Dua
oh,
Lipa?
she's great, man.
She's
From
great.
which family of the TV will you be a member? Like which family of?
The Fresh Prince, his family.
What
Good
is that? Is
choice.
that is that a series?
The Fresh
Yeah.
Prince of Bel Air.
It's
Yeah.
series
Oh
with Will
yeah.
Smith.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Will
From
Smith.
with Will
Yeah.
Smith. Okay. Cool. And the last one. What will be the worst job you could have?
Oh, it's
the
perfect
worst
for
job?
you.
One time. Today's the day everybody finds out I was a Kerner's assistant for a day, so I picked up 2 dead bodies from the
Oh
location of the death.
damn! Yeah, that one's bad. I think that's the worst
I paid
job that
50
someone.
bucks for 10 hours.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
You know,
Does
I
that
like money.
inspire you?
I want to back him up, but I'm kind of glad I didn't go.
Yeah,
What was that?
no.
Does
I
that
wouldn't be able to
inspire
do it.
you?
Yeah.
That takes the crown.
Yep. Yeah. So if we ever do like some awards or something, you're gonna have like the number one.
Oh
That
yeah,
one,
for sure.
yeah, that one's
There's
bad.
no beating that one.
Yeah. Okay, I think those are all. Let me see if we have any more questions. I think we have another one here. Which state in the United States is the one that really wants to do a concert? Not to mention the amount of audience. Oh, on which state of the United States would you like to do a concert? Like, have you been all states? No.
Let's go to Hawaii.
Yeah,
Hawaii,
good
yeah.
answer.
If you go to Hawaii, please take me
Yeah,
with
like
you.
island.
I'll be down to go.
I can go in the luggage too.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you
Hawaii
guys for
festival.
joining us tonight.
Thank
It
you so
was really great. I hope I did it
Yeah.
good because I don't
It was
know.
fun.
Thank you.
I've been practicing, so
Oh, yeah,
Wow,
this
perfect.
was great, man. Thanks for having us. This was fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for
thank
accepting.
you.
Your music is amazing.
Oh,
Thank
thanks,
you.
man.
Thank
Thanks
you,
for
man.
listening.
So much.
We appreciate
Thank
y'all.
you. Thank you for giving Omar the best day of his life.
Dude, today I'm on a relationship
Anytime.
and this is fucking awesome.
Okay,
We'll
so
gladly
thank
do it
you.
again.
Yeah, whenever.
Thank you so much again. And I'm
We'll
gonna
see
see
you
you
in a
guys
month.
on the 21st, on the 20th, on the after party, and then on the 21st in the Riddle Fest.
Yep. I'll see
Be
you
here all
there.
weekend.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Okay, thank you guys. Have a good night.
Thank
Hey man.
Bye.
Later.
Peace. Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
you.
Ahí quedó, Omar, la entrevista con Inner Wave.
No seas pendejo, güey.
Oye, todavía estamos en vivo.
Ah, estuvo muy chida, pues.
Nada más para despedirnos de los que se conectaron. Gracias a Denise, a Cassandra, a alguien que nos estaba viendo en Twitch que se llama Nasty Nates, a Ana Pau Valdés, que también nos sigue últimamente, nos sigue mucho. A Andrea, Carla Andrea, gracias por verme bonita. A Cristina Pillajo, que nos estaba viendo en YouTube, y a todos los que se conectaron. Esperemos que les haya gustado. Pues nada, estuvo chido. La neta sí está muy buena onda, tenías razón.
Te dije, güey, no, pues vi algunas entrevistas y dije, son bien relajados.
La neta, estuvo chido. Siento que no lo hicimos tan mal. Entonces, de repente como que se cortaba un poco el internet y había un delay, pero
Lo bueno fue de que fue ya como al final, o sea, la mayoría de la entrevista estuvo bien y eso que literal estoy en un estacionamiento, güey, o sea,
oye, estuvo bien chido, güey, que pasó el helicóptero, y se veía claro el helicóptero.
sí, ya sé, y de hecho sí lo dijimos antes de que empezara la entrevista bien, ¿no? Que iba a
Sí,
pasar un helicóptero, no sé qué mamadas
y sí pasó. Estuvo muy chistoso. Pero, pues bueno, gracias a los que se conectaron y gracias, Omar, por hacerme el paro. Espero que puedas acompañarme en alguna otra entrevista.
pues, ¿cómo no?
Nada más dime qué banda te gusta, güey, para...
Te paso la lista.
Ya estás. Gracias a todos y bye.